Howdy. Hope y'all are having a blessed week. Another 2-Minute Tuesday coming at you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about how to operate more efficiently. Because guys, again, it's like what we always talk about. We're paid based on performance and efficiency, not time. We got agents here in the office. I know guys that work 8 hours a day that get way more done and are way more productive than guys that work for 12. So what are some ways that we can operate more efficiently in business? Is number one, all this is simply a numbers game, guys. Like, it's very simple. It's numbers, just about making enough dials to get enough presentations to get enough closes. So first and foremost, make sure you guys are tracking your dials. Use those dial trackers, import your dials into your spreadsheet so you can look at them on a daily, weekly, monthly basis and figure out what ways you can become more efficient. And it's also just a great way to hold yourself more accountable, hold yourself to a high standard of excellence. Another thing is I would encourage you guys, how much time do you spend actually working? Not time in the office, not time on Discord, but actually working, because I'm probably less than what you think. So if you had a stopwatch and you only timed yourself based on time you were on the phone with a client, how much would that actually be? So not time scrolling through Instagram, not time doing this, doing that, whatever, but time actually either on the phone with the client or presenting. Because guys, I don't know if you've worked other jobs before. Like, I worked at a company called Builders Millwork. We were delivering millwork, doors and windows to job sites. We were timed based on delivery. So you guys should be timing yourself. So you don't need to take a 15-minute break every hour. Don't scroll through social media. I delete all my social media apps off my phone during the day. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself to a higher standard. And ask yourself, would I fire myself? Like, if I worked for myself and I was my boss, which we are, would you fire yourself based on how much time you're spending actually working? I had a new agent not long ago call me. He's like, Jonah, I'm frustrated. This guy dialed the phones all day, didn't get any presentations. I don't know what's going on. I was like, okay, calm down. I was like, first question every single time, how many dials did you make? He's like, well, dude, I just told you I was dialing all day. A lot. I made a ton. It's like, okay, well, how many dials did you make? What was your dial tracker like? He's like, oh, well, I wasn't using my dial tracker because I was so busy tracking my dials and just trying to be as efficient as I could. So, I was spending that time dialing versus tracking my dials so I could make more dials. And we talked about it. And then finally, after about 10 minutes, we narrowed it down. He became honest with himself, with me. Turns out he only made 60 dials. And I was like, congrats. You worked an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. You did maybe 2 hours of actual work over that 12-hour period of time. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, brother, I love you, but like, if you didn't get anybody on the phones, you should be making 30 to 40 dials an hour. And then he was honest. He's like, well, I do laundry, pick up the kids, do this, do that, in the house. And if you're not careful, virtual sales is a double-edged sword, because we're so blessed to be virtual, where back in the field, I would have to leave my house at 7 a.m. Most times I wouldn't get home till 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. And if I'm 2 hours from my house up in Wisconsin and I just got no-showed, I'm not gonna sit in my car and scroll through Instagram or go home and take a nap. I drove 2 hours, I made a huge sacrifice. I'm here to work. So I'm either dialing the phones, getting more appointments, or printing off my lead, door knocking. Versus when you're working from home, well, it's a lot easier to get distracted. Your bed's right there, take a nap, the laundry, kids are yelling, kids want to do that, dad can hang out with us, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, come get tacos. You have all these different distractions, so it's even more important to stay intentional and hold yourself accountable and hold yourself to a higher standard. Have some respect for yourself. I'll leave you guys with this, where focus on the 3-3-3 rule, where I have given this formula to, if you guys haven't heard this is the surest formula to writing 30K a month. Given this to hundreds of agents, have yet to have a single agent prove me wrong as long as they do this consistently. So 3-3-3, it's $300 a day, 30 presentations a week, 30K a month. Let's talk about that. $300 a day. So make your goal, hey, I'm either gonna make $300 or I'm gonna present to 5 people, whatever comes first. Okay, $300, present to 5 people. If you guys are getting 5 presentations a day, that equates to 30 presentations a week. And I promise you guys, if you guys are presenting to 30 people a week, you're gonna stumble across 30K. Like my 12-year-old brother, if he's presenting to 30 people a week, you're gonna run into the laydowns, because here's the thing, guys, 25% of the people you talk to are gonna buy no matter what you say. They're just buyers. They're buyers. They filled it out. Like, we're calling leads. They filled it out for life insurance. They know exactly what you're calling. They want it. You could mess it all up and they're still going to buy. The other 25%, they're not going to buy no matter who you are. You could be shoddy. You could be top producer in the company. You could be the best closer in the world. They're just not going to buy. They're looky-loose, wasting your time. Don't waste time on those people. The other 50% are the people right in the middle. You know, That's where the objection handling, rebuttals, all those things come into play. But the biggest thing is just putting in enough reps to sit enough people and have enough results, because guys, work ethic beats talent every day of the week. Anyway, hope that's helpful. Keep striving. Have a blessed rest of your week, guys.